Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's first match, the first match of the Super Mario Bros. 3 2020 Randomizer Tournament. Come all the way back after all this time, and we are back to bring you more of the insane randomizer action. And tonight, we lead off with a Group A match between RickyofKokiri and BuzzThunder. Pro A007, very happy to be joining you here this evening, and joining me on the mic is the immortal Matty J316. Welcome.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm happy to be here. It's the hype is here.
Yes,
it is here. Next couple of months, tourney after tourney match after tourney match. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, it is. So, a quick rundown before we wave our runners good luck. So this tournament, as it was in the last couple of years, is a two-phase tournament. We will start with a group play. Each group has 4 players with a double round robin, so there will be a total of 6 matches per player per group. Top 2 will move on to the brackets, which will be a single elimination, best 2 out of 3 from there. And as it was last year, our runners will be playing 2 different flag sets. There will be tourney flags 1, which our runners will be leading off with tonight, and then right after this, they will be playing the second half of their double round robin with tourney flags 2. So, with that, we'll get the runners going. And so here we go. So, tourney flags 1 is a little different than the ones we were using last year. World order will be vanilla. Levels will largely be vanilla. So 1-1 will be 1-1. However, the enemies will be randomized. Item placement will be randomized. And of course, items from mushroom houses, Hammer Bros, etc. will also be randomized. Purpose of Tourney Flags 1 is to give some of our newer runners a slightly easier entry into the randomizer. It will also allow some of our veteran runners to try things that they wouldn't normally get to attempt in a vanilla randomizer run. Like, for example, 5-1 has a hidden item. Rarely see that happen in randomizer, but our runners will get an attempt to do that if they are cognizant of it. So, we are off. And as expected, so we have a pretty standard 1-1 with a boss bass, our beloved mascot of the Mario 3 randomizer tournament.
Just would not be Mario 3 Rando without him.
No, it wouldn't.
Ooh, and almost got caught. No, BuzzThunder gets caught. Nom nom. Where are you?
And we have a double gulp to start.
Double whammy!
Oh.
And you see the map is a little different. The fortress is way up there in position, world 2, level 1-2, but
right.
Good luck getting to it with a boss bass. That is indeed hungry.
Yes, indeed. And one thing I should note is while the levels are randomized, fort numbers are still randomized. So, World 1, for example, could have 3 forts instead of 1. Those levels that are taken out will prop up somewhere else. So 1-1 is in the books, and this will be the 1 fort. So they have a shot at the hidden item if they can get a leaf.
But they have to get the leaf first if they want it.
Well,
Stars in their 1 position. We do have a leaf in vanilla position.
Yep.
With a hot foot that is wild.
Yeah, drunk hot foot, and looks like Buzz has got the position. Can he get it? Yes, he
got the
can.
speed.
All right,
Ricky get it? We have an anchor. And for those wondering, anchors are wild. They are the same item no matter what, but we don't know what that item is until you use it. So
speaking of items, 1-3 now, which has a potential hidden item if our runners decide to go for it. So, Zero Wing, just to reiterate, Tourney Flags 1 has vanilla, world order, and levels, but items and enemies are randomized. So this is designed to be a little easier for our runners because we had a spate of forfeits last year, and we're trying to avoid that in the 2020.
Absolutely.
So a little background on our runners. RickyofKokiri is actually a newcomer to our happy little family. I remember him actually from the A Link to the Past Challenge Cup. I believe he's also a Ocarina of Time rando runner as well. So this is kind of a new experience for him as far as randomizers are concerned. So I'm not really sure how he's going to fare in this tournament, but we're happy to have him, and we wish him good luck. BuzzThunder is actually a veteran of sorts. He was in the 2018 tournament and actually made the brackets, where he was defeated by Jabum in round 1. He did not come back in 2019, but we're happy to have him back. And of course, ironies abound. One of his opponents in Group A is Jabum. And who says randomizers can't have a sense of humor?
Well, we're proving that a Boss Bass 8-2 player.
Yeah.
100% Breath of the Wild race.
So there
Probably
is that. As far as, and Group A, I think, is actually going to be one of the more interesting groups, because in addition to Jabum, in Group A, we have, who is also in our chat tonight, the defending champion of the 2019 tournament, Macabre 52. So
We should also mention Human Mustard is in there as well. He's a prominent player. And oh, Ricky took a hit.
Yeah, Mustard is, I believe, in Group E, I believe, or something like that. But Buzz is first on the board with a 412 finish in World 1. Ricky is going to stop for an item in the Mushroom House. Gets a leaf. Ricky having a little trouble with the ice physics, but gets rid of them and gets his item.
And gets his item and gets his one-up back, which is a good thing.
Yes. So, yeah, so Group A is going to be an interesting group. It's some good competition, I think, between our runners. So World 2, you already see we've got a bit of a divergence here with the World 3F2, the H2O4 popping up in Desert.
A false oasis, if you will.
Yes. About a minute behind Ricky is after one world. Buzz grinding through 3F2. Alright, so 1 fork down for Buzz, and it was a forced draw. And at 80,000 points, you get end cards. End cards are random. Can't rely on the game to help you. The vanilla game to help you here. One match for Buzz.
We'll get one randomized item, but that'll be about it.
Yeah, we don't know what that is just yet. So we're on to 2-1 in vanilla location. We would call that a Fred under other circumstances, named after our beloved randomizer creator. Buzz doing a nice job with his P-Speed, gets through 2-1. Ricky navigating 3F2. Ooh, got clipped there by the ghost floor problem. Okay, on
yeah, I don't know what I got for those mushrooms. I should check.
Yes, I think someone should tell BuzzThunder to keep his mic off.
Ah, why am I going so slow? It was a star, is what I got.
All right, so we're back to the 2F. We're back to World 2 Fort, the Desert Fort. So Ricky trying to get around those. Ooh, we got hit by a spiny there.
Yeah.
Spinies will get you. Buzz actually took some damage going into the ceiling. Sure what Ricky's P-speed here. Buzz finishing off 2 Fort. Again, forced draw, but there's a pipe here, so he might get a pretty quick run out of this. Gets a fire flower. Okay. Bad.
Useful.
Buzz is not going to check the pipe. I'm a little surprised. Play quicksand. Might be able to skip this altogether, depending on... I don't think there's any other forts here, or if they are, they're really close to the end. So, maybe a to pick up ground a little bit here.
Okay, well, BuzzThunder will take care of his particular desert stretch.
So, let's see. Alright, so... Oh, yeah, that's... Buzz, please check the pipe. Buzz, not checking the
Position
pipe.
of the pipe. If you could find the other end, that's...
Well, yeah, it's like it's right there.
Easy.
It's right there. It's like...
It's right there.
It's a freebie. So he's carrying on and just grinding through. All the power
One will
to
wonder
him,
if
but...
Ricky picks up on that as well.
Well, I imagine it will.
Yeah,
Buzz
right
is gonna-
there. You don't even need to. He's gonna do this end card,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get one mistake. He'll match
Step up.
one.
Oh, okay, so he's got 2 matches.
And that'll be it.
Him. Okay, now...
I think there you go. Now he gets it.
Yep.
Wait a second.
Okay, so...
Wild hot foot blocking the way of RickyofKokiri there, but he'll get that through.
Yeah. So Buzz got a cloud off of the card, so that's going to be helpful later on. You want to have cards handy for tourney flags 1. You want to have at least a couple of clouds handy for World 6 and World 7 stages. There's some nasty ones you'd rather
So
not
meanwhile, 2-hit coupoling to finish off World 2.
10-17 for Buzz. Ricky finishing off 2 Fort. This is a chance for him to catch up in a big way if he follows the pipe.
And
Yes,
he
he
does
did.
make a check, and he'll find that. There you go.
Alright. Little miscommunication from the king. He's got his randomizers mixed up again.
Whoops. Everyone makes that mistake.
Looks like that was a hammer off of the from the princess, so that could be useful. Buzz.
Ooh, we have a free pipe check going into World 3. Is it absolutely free? No, but there's a hammer. And
Okay,
Buzz will
that's
choose to...
That's actually not a bad move because World 3 second fort has already popped up, so that likely means there's only 1 fort in World 3. So this actually saved him playing 3F1. So that's actually not a terrible move by Buzz. And Buzz,
He'll
I
pick
don't
up a
think
5-star
intended.
Frog Splash with 5 up. Doesn't look like he necessarily needs it, but it's always good as backup strats.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so 3-8-3-2. Decisions. Both are water stages. 3-8 has the chance of a boss bass, but not today.
Not today. This is pretty much just get through it and you should be done.
Ricky is going to play 3F1. Move is not a bad one either because no other hammers show up.
No other hammers show up. He has a free hammer to use whenever he needs it.
Right. It probably won't need it in World 4, but 5, 6, and 7 it could be very useful. Even World 8, depending on the breaks. So we got a coin ship
will
here.
go through a coin ship real quick.
Coin ships are randomized. He gets an end card and the broken lock.
And a hammer, the hammer, and coin ship held a hammer.
All right.
So we do have an extra hammer in use.
That's a dicey move by Buzz using his cloud there, and
he
it pays
needs
off.
it done, but he gets it. Dicey, but if he could beat Wendy, in one shot, it just paid off.
Well, yeah, he's fine as far as that's concerned because he goes right back to the pipe, so he's all set there. Another hammer for Ricky.
So Buzz done in the advantage, having the advantage right now, but Ricky has the tools to come back. He can come back. Thick Wendy with a 3-hitter, full health. Thick Wendy. Wendy went to Wendy's.
This is bad. This is really bad for Buzz. And,
there it is.
He short hopped his jump and nice dodge there by Ricky. But unfortunately takes a death. Buzz does, and we'll have to do it again.
And he's got a flower in there. He's going to take advantage of it. Meanwhile, Ricky has a chance to catch up. He'll encounter his coin ship.
So about a couple of stage advantage right now for BuzzThunder. He's going for the fire kill and gets it.
Ooh, no, Ricky got caught with the boomerang.
Well, it's not a terrible loss. Play 3. This is one of those. This is what I was talking about earlier, where some of the stages where the forts are take out regular levels. This is how they come back. So 2-2 winds up in World 3, although it's oddly correct with all the water.
It fits. Somehow it fits. User box is the letter. We encounter World 4.
We got double bridges here. That's interesting. So the world has 4 pipes here, and this looks like it's gonna be This looks like it's gonna be 3 forts in World 3.
Ricky tried to use his anchor. It's not a hammer. It's
a 6F3 popping up here, so that means World 6 is gonna have 2 forts.
And Ricky was actually trying to get to the mushroom house. He'll get a shot. He'll get a shot. He'll pick up a Tanuki suit.
All right, so that's bridge number 1. So that's useful. So Ricky is going to play 3-3 and hold on to that cloud. And again, with Turkey Flags 1, since you more or less know where the bad levels are, you can try and route your play and really get some of those bad levels off the table if you can. Ricky is power his way through to the end of 3-3. Well done.
Speaking of powering through, the BuzzThunder just power through his end card. He'll enter the pipe.
Yeah, he's got plenty of ammunition here. Okay, so that's informative. He's gonna have to play this fort, and with any luck, it's not the one that will get him to the end. So
wow, uses a star to pick up an extra star, and he gets a star back in the inventory.
I always love that when that happens. So there's 4F1.
BuzzThunder's gonna take a hit.
Yeah, this 4F1 can be a little tricky at the outset because it's tight corners. Ricky getting clobbered by everything. I don't know how to handle a 5-hit thick Wendy.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
He's got 1 hit. He's got 2, but he gets ringed.
Yeah, caromed off into that, so that's unfortunate. Buzz, oh, he's gonna get a shot at a star kill here on Boom Boom.
Is he gonna make it? He will. Upside down orb.
Orb.
Honk. Sorry, had to.
Yeah, I understand. So,
Hey, I was there.
yes, it was. Buzz is in 4-2 now. Ricky is going to try again. I think he misunderstood how...
he missed time his jump. Now he's out the small Mario again. Ouch.
This is getting a little dangerous now for Ricky. He's got to be really careful. He's got to... I don't know how practiced he is with thick Koopas, especially Wendy, which is about as bad a scenario as you can hope for. Buzz has got a free pass to the World 4 airship. There it is.
And he's gonna take full advantage of it.
Yes. The auto scrollers are turned off in Randomizer with 2 exceptions: 5-9 and one of the lost levels, which will actually not appear in Tourney Flags 1. It's all regular levels. There are no
I hate to see it with Ricky over there. I took it another death with another fake Wendy.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see for your first time out in the only good news is that Ricky doesn't have to worry about better use that anchor, because that's about his only shot here. I don't know what it's going to give him, but
well, we're about to find out. Eventually.
does he have a mushroom house he can go back to? Chad is asking. I believe he does, actually.
Yeah, I know there was one at the very least.
Yeah, and on top of that, if he decides...
Oh, and the letter handed out a hammer suit.
Of course it did. Alright, so we got 5-1 leading off. That's automatically a bridge. Oh, Ricky.
You hate to see it. You really do. BuzzThunder pretty much has the lead going into the back half.
Yeah. This is looking pretty good for him right now. Ricky's not quite comfortable with some of the stuff that Randomizer can throw at you.
Could be nerves settling in.
Could be.
With Ricky. Alright, he's got 1 hit.
Oh, he missed. He was early on his jump.
Bad hitbox.
Yeah.
And he got caught.
Yeah, he was a little early on his jump, and... Okay, now he's going back. Alright, so, okay. Well, he can actually go on the boat, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to pick up a few items. Well, whilst we've seen this.
Been a while since they had to travel.
Yeah.
But in this case, he has no choice. He needs items, and all he's got is an anchor, 3 hammers, and a cloud, and now a flower.
Yeah, that anchor, we don't know what it is. It could be something valuable. Cloud for Buzz. He might want to start consider using those clouds.
It's what got him through World 3 in a better pace.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the draw. He's gonna have to. Doesn't have to play the 4th, but it's a good idea to. All his clouds here, and.
Yeah.
There you go.
But we're still gonna have to beat this level.
So
I think you said it.
5-1. All right, so if Ricky takes, oh, there it is. Well, he might get it back.
Get lost.
Oh boy.
I
This
think
is
someone
the
should
last
tell
one.
BuzzThunder to cut his mic. We want to use his audio. Anyway.
Digress. Alright, Ricky, last chance here, buddy. Okay.
He's got one. He's got two.
no.
He's got ringed.
Oh!
Oh!
I call shenanigans on that one.
Yeah, by all rights, that should have been a third hit.
5, that would have been it.
That should have been. That would have been it. Yeah.
Wow. So 2-hitter for Buzz on Roy. That drops him. So yeah, you used his 2 clouds. Ooh, Ricky running right into the Piranha there in 3-4 is gonna do that again. Now, unfortunately, he has to play 3 levels again. A little early on his jump crossing the chasm. World 6 now. So we got 6-1 up.
starting ladder and goes into 6-1.
Another popular boss bass level, incidentally, but not today. World 6 is one of those worlds where, depending on where everything ends up, you might start using clouds. Got them. Because 6-5, 6-6 are not levels you necessarily want to see. And we've got 2 hammers. He's got a couple of hammers to play with here, so we can probably skip some forts. And we only have 2 forts, I believe. Well, not necessarily. We might have anywhere from 2 to 3 forts, depending. One of the world's 7 forts might pop up.
I think you got an input there.
He might have. Fortunately, so he'll try it again. Ricky on his... Okay, Ricky's gonna stop at the hammer hut. Good idea. Or not the hammer hut, the mushroom hut. Got a couple of flower suits to play with, so... I think he's gonna hold off on using them till he gets to the airship, which is a good idea. Buzz opt take the mushroom in 6F1. Another chance here at an orb, at a star kill in an orb if he gets the star here, and he does not.
No star, but he's got firepower.
Yeah, so fire kill on Boom Boom awaits. 5 fireballs will do it, and no problem. Buzz continuing to work at a torrid pace here. So, and World 6 is also kind of the point where you start to ask yourself, how many Hammer Bros do I really need to deal with? This is a good play by Buzz. Breaking the hammer, and oh boy, we got a Jet World 6, folks.
We do. Wow.
That's very nice.
That is huge.
For Buzz, and already onto the World 6 airship. You only had to play a level of 4 to get this far. See. Fortunately, with Randomizer, it's not easy to get fire kills on Lemmy, so he's probably going to have to do this normally. Alright, the rematch. Ricky, take down Wendy.
Oh, but he's not gonna have a fire. No, he's gonna have some
I did
floating.
not. Alive is a brutal movie.
He got dinged 3 times going through the gauntlet there. All right. Oh, short of the jump.
He's gonna try again. He's got more firepower.
All right. So Buzz has already got a lock he can break. He absolutely will use it.
All right, we might need to complete that,
is a
but
forced
let's
draw,
go and see
so
what
that's
happens.
good. That's a good play by him. All right, we got more lock. We more pipes and another lock. That should be it as far as the lock. So if we get to the Eastern Island, he's set. Looks like there's only going to be one pipe that'll take him there. Okay, so yep, one pipe.
Control pipe.
And 7, 8, and 7, 4 are going to be the levels standing in his way. Okay. 2 down. Ooh.
Gets caught, but it gets a third hit.
Got caught into there. Okay. Buzz is pretty much systematically eliminating the pipes he needs to play. He's got a couple of music boxes to work with, so that's going to help him. Okay, he's through with fire, so if he can hold on to it, he should be able to get a quick kill on Wendy. Alright, Buzz
He's at the Isle of Happiness.
Alright. Buzz is in 7, 8 now. Oh, revenge has never been so sweet.
There you go.
Alright.
Get in there. Finally, Ricky slays Wendy.
Buzz 7, 8, probably the toughest level in the game. Vanilla, one of the toughest. Randomizer can really throw down the gauntlet here.
Bad measurement in there.
So he doesn't have a lot of items to work with. He's got a fire flower, he's got a star, he's going to use both of those. Get through that opening section, which, good idea. Ricky is in carpet.
Got another star.
He'll be able to do a tandem run here and barrel through. He skipped the pipe that would have allowed him to skip a portion of this level, namely the bridge. So he despawned the piranha plant, which is fortunate.
And he's gonna get that going, and a good jump, and he gets it done.
Alright, so Rick is on his way to Boom Boom. Buzz is 2 levels, is 1 level and a piranha level away from Ludwig. So done by Ricky, taking care of Carpet Fort. Buzz 7-4, one of the longest levels in the game if you play this vanilla. It takes about 2 minutes. Because it's an auto-scroller. Here, takes about a quarter of that time. It takes about 30 seconds. Two hours, LOZ? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Especially that mid-section. That mid-section takes forever, it feels like. I was trying to get rid of Mr. Blooper, Mr. Chain Blooper there.
Gets it done.
And
he'll pick up extra. Now he's gonna have to go through the piranha plant.
Luckily, this is a fairly easy level. There can be boss bash show up here at the end, so you just gotta watch out for that. But otherwise, it's straightforward. Star for his efforts. Not probably what he was hoping to get. World 7 airship has 2 power-ups. Means what he'll get out of that. A drunk Hotfoot causing all kinds of shenanigans to Ricky.
And this seed is not treating Ricky very, very well, unfortunately.
Fortunately not. I know he really wants to hold on to that fire flower if he can. Fortunately, that dry bones really made life difficult for him. And that's another death for Ricky. Down to 0 lives again. The only good news is if he takes a game over here, it's not so bad because he doesn't really lose anything other than the Hammer Bro. We got a thick Ludwig, but only
and a 2-hitter.
Right. So, ooh, Ricky mistimed his jump and takes another game over. Alright. Buzz on his way to World 8. Putting on a decent clip here. He should be about sub 40, unless World 8 really throws down the gauntlet here.
And at this point, I would not be surprised.
Well, if all 4 fourths are required, this could take a while.
Well, he's got 11 lives and a bunch of free pipes and an airship and the Air Force.
Right. So, well, there's 8-1 and 8-2.
Yes.
8-1, 8-2 are out of pocket, so that's good. Got an anchor off.
Huh?
So
pretty much the entire armed forces is in the dark map.
Yep. And there's a lock, so he's gonna break it, but now he's gonna he found tanks. That's a regular level, so that means this has really nothing to offer him except an item.
Which at this point, not exactly a bad thing to get.
Well, he already has his hammer suit, so he's all set there. Anything else he gets is essentially a bonus. Maybe he'll end up with a cloud, which I suppose could be useful, perhaps. But although it could only be the 8 fort at this point. Which, all right. So, there's super tank. That's a play. That's a quick stage. Run and don't stop moving. Buzz. So Ricky of Kokiri is in the World 4 airship. Fortunately, what started as a fairly close match has turned fairly one-sided as Ricky, not quite as experienced in the randomizer as perhaps Buzz is, ran into a serious brick wall with Wendy. Trying to go for another fire kill on Iggy. Not a bad idea considering Iggy is a quick hitbox, but Ricky is able to finish him off, and 34-46 for him. So Buzz burned up his last hammer and might be regretting that just a little bit. He's still got 3 forts to play. He's got Navy, Air Force, and the 8 fort still in play. 8 fort's location is TBD at this point. Alright. Buzz navigating around the Air Force, which vanilla runs at 60 frames per second, turn that off, so it can be a little disorienting to players who are more familiar with the vanilla game. We didn't really mention before, 5F1 is one of those stages. If you get everything to kind of go your way, you can really pull off some nice P-speed strats in the vanilla game, but you are somewhat dependent on the disco waffle. Nice. Unfortunately, they are not being nice here. And, ooh, Ricky.
And neither is that swamp.
Buzz checking the pipe. The Air Force.
Does Buzz get? No, he's back at the Dark Realm. He's thinking about it. Nope.
I think it's on the bridge. He's gonna have to cross the hand.
It might be on the bridge. Yeah.
It is on the bridge. It has to be. That's the only place left. So, that notwithstanding, we don't know how much is on the other side or where, because it's entirely possible to get away with this, because the bridge might actually be behind the pipe when he's all set, but that's hardly a guarantee.
It is one of those cases where he looked at the Navy. Maybe I don't need it, but we're gonna find out. And for those keeping score at home, fire flowers were on the hand levels.
All right, so
this is the inevitability. We know we find Biozer's Keep at the end of this tunnel here, but Oh no!
Yeah. So Voodoo Knight called it correctly. 2 hands. No, LZ called it right.
LZ card said 2 bridges. He said minimum 1 bridge.
Right. Buzz navigating around the giant Hammer Bros and jumping Hammer Bros to get to the end, and Ricky picking up another hammer suit. So Buzz is going to have to play at least 1 more fort. It's either Navy or it is 8 fort. And he's really probably hoping it's 8 fort. He's probably really hoping it's Navy, because Navy takes about 30 seconds. 8 fort.
He's going for Navy.
Yep.
The good news is, at the very least, if Navy is it, you could do 8 fort no matter what.
Right.
It is in the same general routing. Right.
So that's the one principal benefit here.
So if he so chooses, he could go for both forts right now.
Depends on what breaks, and well, actually we can't tell because
he broke using the hammer.
Right, or well, nothing broke. Did that? Let's see.
I think well, at the very least, he beat those 2 hand levels, so we could check now.
Yep, it's 8.
There's a 1. No bridge.
8
I was gonna say I saw the bridge there, but no, that bridge is still there.
8 fort is the gatekeeper.
The bridge is out.
Fortunately, there will be no sub 40 for BuzzThunder. This man seed gonna have to play all the forts. But really, we get 8 fort, best fort in the game. Though don't tell a certain someone that. You're liable to get your head chewed off. But Ricky is through. He's got 8. Broke that lock with a hammer, and he is going to P-speed his way over the beginning section of this airship. 1 cycle for BuzzThunder. Took a damage boost to make it so. Off Roy Koopa gets 1 at 40 on the nose. Buzz has broken all of the finished all the forts.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting to the keep and killing the Koopa.
And we welcome Ibuba raiding this chat with a party of 4. Ibuba, another of our fine competitors in the field.
Of course, the hand level says nope. 1 more.
Well, Ibuba, Ricky has learned the horrors of a 5-hit Wendy.
A Wendy that went to Wendy's.
Yes.
Got the triple baconator on the side.
Trying to build some P-speed here, and not really having much success. Ice physics a little harder for him. So Buzz is at the final battle. Try and hold on to his hammer suit all the way to Bowser, because it'll make the fight so much easier.
And if he knows his stuff, he's got the world's most famous clip. He gets that done.
Yep, that's. Yeah, he's not gonna go for the clip. One of the main changes to 1.3 is fireballs are randomized.
Ooh, that's a barrage right there.
That's 4 fireballs in a row.
Oh, he got sniped.
So, but Buzz is well versed in his finishes, in his Mario 3 lore, and will just let Bowser jump to his heart's content. Bowser doesn't have a hitbox in anywhere but his head.
And he's letting go get through. And he'll get it done.
So a rough World 8 for BuzzThunder, who had to go all over the place to get what he needed, but
he gets a dot done with a official SRL time of 42:30. That's his first win.
So it looks like Ricky might be considering no, he's gonna continue on.
We're having a discussion in here.
Continue on, it looks like. 6669. Yeesh. Okay.
He's gonna use one of his hammers. And yeah.
Yeah, Ricky.
Check
has,
SRL time. SRL, that's a forfeit.
Ricky has decided to not continue. So we're gonna take a few minutes and we're gonna set up for game 2 of the. Because this is a double round robin group play, so that means you have to play your opponent twice, and so they're gonna play group Tourney Flags 2 will be coming up in a few minutes. That's a bit different than group Tourney Flags 1.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Something to that effect. All right, so
All right, so the score over here was 42-20, 32-30 to a forfeit in the first round here, but the next round is flags 2, as we mentioned.
all right, so yes, they will be racing. I am set up the room real quick so that our competitors can bond started. So take about 5 minutes. Started.
Was that part of the rules? I like talking to chat.
Alright, so while they're getting ready, I'll just do a quick rundown on the schedule. Several matches on the books already for the quick preview of that. So anyway. So tonight, on Wednesday, we have a four-hander going on. Classic 188 versus JLo 7 from Group B, and Group F will also have myself, Pro A007, taking on Sharky 2107, a double. On Friday, the Classic 188 will be taking on Yo BGS at 8 o'clock Eastern. On Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern, I will be taking on It's Paranoia in a double. And on Monday at 7 Eastern, JLo 7 and Yo BGS will be squaring off. So Group B is going to be pretty much done in about a week.
It's going to be a very fast group.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting group too. Yo BGS was one of the surprises of the 2019 tournament, making it out of the group of death and finishing 6-2 and making it to the brackets. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares in 2020, and one of his opponents, the Classic 188. Will be taking on Classic 1 is the runner-up of the 2019 tournament, losing to Macobra in 3 games. So we got some real quality in Group B. It's going to be very interesting. So our runners are just about ready. Another minute or two, and we'll get started for Group A, game 2 of these fine competitors. So Tourney Flags 2 is got World Order and levels shuffled as well as everything else. So this has the potential to make things go much faster or much slower depending on your experience. So this could be an interesting seed. See how they adjust after playing a fairly vanilla Tourney Flags 1. So in a way, it'll almost be kind of akin to Whiplash.
So basically, everything in Flags 2, everything is randomized, folks.
Right. The two things that, and hammers still break locks, and end cards are still in play. Both of those benefits will be taken away when we get to the brackets.
Looks like everybody is ready.
Yep. We'll drop the flag and we'll get started.
And here we go. For those of you in the chat, what do we see first?
What's
Which
our
world do we
first
see
world?
first?
What world are we seeing first, chat? I'm going to say 3. Say it.
5. I'm going to say 5.
All right.
Well, we're about to find out. We got 7. We got 1 for 5. Well, we have a 4. We have a 2.
All right.
Teak says 5.
Everybody, I think, predicted about 1 and 6, so there should be dropping flags. Here we go.
Here
and
we
it
go.
is
We have World
5.
5.
And we're off.
Ooh,
3-5.
a water level to kick us off.
Yeah. Not the best, not the worst water level. It can be tricky, especially get a lot of chain bloopers like what they're seeing here. But they take it slow. They should be all right. That Big Bertha is making it a little problematic, and Ricky taking a hit there. Trying to sort of finesse his way around. It didn't quite work. That blooper, oh boy. Okay, he's fine. So both players get through the first stage unscathed, and we're on to 1-6.
2-6 is up next with a fire chomp getting dumped.
Yeah, 1-6 is popular for fire chomps and fire snakes, unfortunately. I don't know why, it just is. We got some new face chat, Trails, and the Great Toddman. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
We got Teeks, another competitor in our fine tournament, also making an appearance. Welcome. Ricky, again, kind of taking a little slower than Buzz. Probably not a bad idea for him after kind of rough start he had in this tournament, so that's fair. Take your time and do it right. So we got Paradox Pipe. So
the Paradox Pipe, which will excuse BuzzThunder as he touches the sky at a very interesting distribution.
So that's not a bad draw. That puts him in. That gives him 6F2.
Now the question is, does 6F2 actually break that lock?
Yeah, it does.
I thought it actually should. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
because if it now, it could have been the other way, because if the fort were the tan-colored fort and blue-colored fort were on the ground, then that would have broken. They would have flipped properly.
Yeah, I would have brought. Yeah.
So if there were 3 forts, this would have been a more interesting conversation because we wouldn't actually know. Buzz mistimed his last jump there on Boom Boom, but still finishes him off. So Ricky is, I think, trying to get the speed going. Something. Exactly sure, but worried about. He's worried about that Thwomp. Get rid of him. Oh, Buzz.
BuzzThunder using some iframes to take care of that, take out that Hammer Bro, but took a death. He says, "Nope, gonna go straight through for some more."
Yeah, for that kind of situation, you're better off just going up a level and just not having to worry about it. Ricky, ran into the Thwomp there. Buzz is in 5-4 and 5-3. Go figure. gonna let Womp come to him. Good idea. Very nicely
Let's
done.
Boom Boom get to him and takes care of him real quick.
Alright, so last level for Buzz, and it is a hand stage. Second
Alright,
hand.
so everything's reshuffled again, so we don't know what's at the end of this one. We're about to tell you that this particular race, it will be a mushroom.
So,
You know what? Worse things have happened.
Yeah,
Have been distributed.
yeah. Ooh,
Eee.
that's not good. That's a...
That is a Hammer Brother gauntlet that is not messing around.
Yeah, he's, at this point, yeah, just better off... Ooh, Ricky running under the platform and takes a death. So, a little careful here. The lives aren't exactly growing on trees here, so he's got to be a little cognizant of his movement.
You know what, BuzzThunder hitting the airship, but to end it, gonna check for a free item. He's got to start on it. Doesn't kill the Koopaling, but it does save him from damage for a couple of seconds, which will be long enough because it's only a 2-hit roll.
Right, so Buzz is out at 5'11". Ricky is about a stage and a half behind right now. He only has a stage, and that's straightforward. Alright, so... Lou Gehrig quote for everybody. There's
And a cloud in the letter.
2-4 up
And
front.
not exactly a free world 3, but a pipe check after 2, a fort and a level.
Right. And with 2 forts right up front, that could make things kind of interesting. In terms of how long or how brutal this is. Both, looks like the one fort, the vanilla location, behind it are a couple of locks. So, or a couple of pipes, excuse me. But that could lead to Wendy, or it could lead, who knows, probably an island. Alright, so RickyofKokiri underway with Roy, no problem. 2-hitter, done.
BuzzThunder will hit some cards. He's got to get his first mistake out of the way.
Yeah.
And just get information for now.
Alright, so I got a better look at the World 3 map. So we got 4 pipes. There are 6 pipes in World 3. So, pretty good odds that one of those pipes is going to take him to Wendy.
Yeah, we have 4 pipe. One of them will. We don't know which ones will, if any
Right.
of them. At least on the first screen we see now.
Right.
But we're about to find out.
1-3, if nothing else, has tended to stream things a little more linear than before. Okay, so it's going to be one of the next 3 pipes. I've already seen where the other... Oh boy, Ricky. Getting a little ahead of himself there. Death.
And
Using
well,
the
we have
P-wing.
some information, but it's gonna require the beating of a fort or a cloud.
Okay, that works. That's a...
That'll
Well.
work. That'll work.
Yeah. Forts tend to take longer than regular levels, so I don't blame him. Ricky is P-winging his way over. Not exactly the fastest thing to do here, but it's very safe. Stay above the action, and you're on your way.
All right, now good news is we don't have a. Oh,
Uh-oh.
now we do have a heavy Wendy. Okay, 2-hitter.
And on World 2 airship is tricky with thick
3,
Koopas. Oh,
4.
boy.
Oh, Wendy in this particular matchup, not generous.
No, that's... I feel terrible for Ricky. He's got to do this again with a 5-hit thick Wendy.
And without the arsenal that he had previously, he had a ton of items, or the ability to get a few items.
Well, he picked up a few there. That's helpful. Casablanca from the King.
And a P-Wing going into World 7.
Okay, so this time he can't use a hammer to get his way out of this. Luckily, he gets 7F1, aka Fort Knox.
He's got to pick up a few coins, or at the very least, get through a few pipes and pick up himself up an item that will help him fly.
Right. 7F1 is one of two stages that absolutely 100% requires the ability to fly to complete the level, the other being 6.5. Ricky is fortunately not familiar with routing, playing one of the 9 lost levels, the 1.5 beta. Oh boy, we got a big raid coming. Buzz,
joining us from the Legend of Zelda Randomizer race in SpeedGaming 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Just joining us in between the second race of the matchup between RickyofKokiri taking on BuzzThunder. This is the first matchup of the Super Mario Bros. 3 2020 Randomizer tournament. This particular second race is Flags 2. Everything is randomized. My name's Matty J. That is Pro 007.
Everybody. So we've had our first match was a fairly convincing win for BuzzThunder, a veteran of the 2018 tournament. He was able to manage some of the more challenging aspects of the seed and put together a very solid time of 40-30. Tourney Flags 2 now underway. Runners are going to try and navigate all the randomness we can throw at them. Boy, Ricky's in a little trouble here. Luckily, that giant Koopa, Hammer Bro, not an immediate threat. We finally get rid of him. Alright, so Buzz already knew about that match, so let's see what Fort, okay, it's 3F2, so that's the one that Buzz ended up skipping altogether.
And the end cards hand that out a Tanuki suit and a hammer suit. So
Bad
we are
deal.
guaranteed another hammer kill at the very least, or at least an attempt at it.
Right. Yeah, the Buzz had a shot at it, but he got sniped by the final.
He got sniped by a laser Koopa right at the end.
Those laser Koopas are randomized now in one, so you got to be very careful. So BuzzThunder is trying to find the right path.
He's getting some information, but he's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play 7-2, and it is wrong level to get.
Speaking of 5-9, and he has no choice. He can't cloud over it, can't death over it. He's got to do it. As mentioned before, everything is the auto-scroll except for 2. This is one of them, as this the auto-scrolling is required to clear this level.
Right. So chat was asking what is randomized on these flag controls. World order, levels, items to a certain degree, enemies are randomized. Enemy spawns, power-ups, items received. Yeah, Teeks has pretty well summed it up. Okay, Ricky. Come on, guy. You can do this.
Alright, rematch. Rubber match.
Well, he's 3
got
for 3. Uh-oh.
He got shot. He's got rain, but he's got control back. Not. He's got 4.
Oh,
He's got
he did
5.
it. He did
Gets
it.
it in one go.
All right, Ricky. That is absolutely clutch.
That was clutch movement there.
That was terrific. Well done for Ricky, who had, it's only charitable to say, one hell of a time with Wendy. A thick
For those joining us, Wendy was not generous. Basically the same strat as the same setup as in the first race, and Ricky was not having a good time with Wendy, unfortunately.
Took at least 9 or 10 deaths, fortunately. And Ricky is now in 7F1. I'm not 100% sure he knows how this works, but we'll find out. I assume he does, but seeing some runners completely flummoxed by this because they've always P-winged their way through the stage. They're not quite as familiar with how to do it vanilla. And this is actually one of those stages you do not want to see right out of the gate. Because this stage, if you play it as Small Mario, takes over 1 minute.
Yeah.
It takes about 75 seconds.
I think Ricky just remembered how to do it. There you go.
Buzz, meanwhile, has found our waterfall lost level. Alright, so through.
Meanwhile, Buzz did find the Alley of Happiness. He has a music box. He'll use it, skip over the last piranha plant, and get right to the airship.
Actually, early... Ooh, Ricky just missed it. I think he forgot where it was exactly, but he'll get it on the try. Yeah, I actually don't mind going for the piranhas early and like pre-World 5.
It's a free item. It's free extra items.
Yeah. Especially if I'm missing something.
Ooh, Wolfgang jumped in to take a hit, to make Mario take a hit. He's got 2 hits now for Buzz. 3 hits. 4 hit Wolfgang.
So 1554 for Buzz, who had a whale of a time in World 8 and World 7 there. So we've got done Worlds 5, 3, and 7. So we got 1, 2, 4, and 6 left, gang. What's it gonna be? What's our next world? I'm gonna say 2.
Come on, go with Uno.
We go with 1.
Gonna go with 1.
Night he dines.
And we have
Mario's
World
2.
1 to finish the front half.
Okay, so we've got 2 forts here, and based on the way it's broken down, it's pretty linear. So Buzz was actually thinking about using his hammer right away, then he realized, oh wait, I don't have to do that just yet. So Ricky in 6-4, one of probably my least favorite stage in Randomizer. Just because of that opening. Always lags central.
Oh yeah.
So unfortunately no star kill this time for Buzz in 4F1 like last. Got to be careful here. Those guys can throw you in drink if you're not careful, but he gets through just fine. Alright, so another fort down for Buzz and another end card on the way.
I had some information last time. What is he going to do now? So he makes his first selection. He'll get 1 match. He'll get 2.
Putting the pieces together, he's got over half the card. He's got half the card filled.
And he'll just get some more information. He's got 2 items extra. A mushroom and a leaf.
Alright, so the other tank, the other fort was Super Tank. Alright, Ricky is going to play 5-9, and let's hope this gently. I don't think it was a bad enemy set, so he should be fine with platforming. If you don't get any enemy spawns, this isn't a bad level, it's just long. 45 seconds. Which is one of the longest stages randomized. Uh-oh.
Ricky got caught.
Yeah, he, a little off on his jump there. I'll have to do it again. is actually now going to not play 5-9, which fortunately can't do. Got way out. So he's got a cloud. Can use that. So choose. Actually, wouldn't be a bad decision either. Tough it out and play with Raccoon Tail, so it'll be alright.
Meanwhile, BuzzThunder will pick him an extra life. Going through his World 1 rather quickly. He's got a Hammer Brother to deal with.
Ricky mistimed his jump and takes another death there. Okay, well, that's one way to do it.
Maybe not the best try in the world, but if there's no Chain Chomps or Fire Chomps to contend with.
We got a vanilla World 1 airship in World 1 with Iggy table today, just normal Iggy. Not Iggy, Larry, excuse me.
2-hitter, and that's done.
Took 4 hits to drop him. He's out of 2015. Alright, next guess, gang. We got worlds 2, 4, and 6. All the even-numbered ones are still in play.
I'm going to go with 6.
Ricky might want to go. Okay.
There you go.
Like, had to make sure on that one, didn't? Yeah. Lost his raccoon tail in the process, but not a big loss. Now gotta hold it together for the last few levels. Luckily, it's not a bad set, so we should be all right.
In World 4 with 5 Uno.
Yeah, 5F1. Oh, he's got a star, so he should be able to P-speed his way through the last part of this. Quite as familiar with the P-speed. Okay, there it is. Oh! Mistimed it. Had a bad jump there.
Mistimed it just by that much.
Yeah. This time we go with the Nookie suit to get through it. Ricky is in 7-9. Luckily, no really trolly items here in 7-9, or trolly enemies in 7-9. No boss bass or cheap or Paragoombas, I suppose, but they kind of get in their own way, so you really don't have to worry a whole lot about that. I'm like, there he goes. Pull him away from there.
And it does build the bridge, so... If that pipe is generous, we have our way to... No, it is... Ooh.
Well, it is.
It is. In a sense, it is.
Yeah.
There you go. All he's got to do is take care of one Hammer Brother. Beautiful use of the statue thing.
Yep. Might get our
Another one. Picks up a star.
We might get our first command of the tournament. Because, for those of you not aware, we have special messages. Finish the world as Frog Mario, Tanuki Mario, or Hammer Mario. Fred's generous enough to give us the special messages, just to do in the vanilla game. And first, Buzz has got to get through this. Got to get through Iggy unscathed. Thick Iggy and
Thick Iggy and no command. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hit.
Oh boy.
4 hit. We got full health. Full health, Thick Iggy.
Yeesh. 325 for him, so pretty quick World 4, in spite of the death in 5F1. Alright, so Ricky on his way to Ludwig. Luckily, Ludwig is not a difficult. Usually is. High jumper today. Oh boy.
And a music
Really
box
high
in World 2.
More to do it. Oh, Ricky. Missed the hitbox by just that much.
And with 2 and 6 now in their place, we can tell you 5, 3, 7, 1, 4, 2, 6.
So
Are the worlds in the order, and is the world order.
correct. Ooh, Buzz almost undershot the jump there. He's actually gonna miss out on the star. Try again with Ludwig. Won't be able to. Might get one hit on Star Mario. Just barely. Oh. One more hit should do it, and got him. Alright, nicely done, Ricky. Buzz going straight from 7-3 to 3-3. Teeks saying Lud Frig, and yeah, that's about right. It's about the easiest way to sum it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
No matter what he is, he's difficult. And Zero Wing has jinxed them all. He's just asked, where has Boss Bass been?
You're about to find out.
Indeed. Buzz 5-6 now. This is not a stage where Boss Bass can... At least not yet. He trying to work his way around everything. I don't think realized that Hotfoot down there was not drunk. But it all works out. So, and Buzz actually using that hammer was able to skip a couple of levels, but unfortunately he's got to play the back half of World 2. So,
Where do you think, BuzzThunder, where do you think you're going, Gulp? Ask folks, and you shall receive.
There you happy, Zero Wing? You got your pound of flesh, or pound of fish, I suppose.
Enjoy your fillet of fish.
Yes.
And he gets sniped. I must have felt good to have that one measure of revenge.
Well, Buzz, unfortunately, I don't think is familiar with this lost level as the other.
Yeah.
Maybe he's forgotten. If he had a tail, he could get to the end here without any problem. Fortunately, that was not a... Unfortunately, that was probably not the best idea, because now he's going to deal with Boss Bass in the bottom.
Yep.
Which almost could provide some advantages if he can get some despawn. But, I also wanted... Buzz, where you going?
Wrong pipe, bro.
Yep. There it is.
And he did get a despawn.
Trying to work his way under, not getting a lot of help. Yeah, enemy spawn. Oh. There it is. Buzz is in the World 3 airship now.
Gonna pick up some firepower. And it's gone.
It's gone. It's all gone.
Yeah. What do you mean it's all gone?
Oh god, it didn't do well.
Nope.
Oh, another 5-hit Koopa. What is
Morton? Wow.
with all the... And this seat is dealing in 5-hitters tonight. Ricky got rid of both Fire Bros. I think with a little bit of luck from Wonk AI, but we'll take it. Well,
Hey, you know, here's what we say in hockey. Any goal's a good.
Yep, take it. 28-40 for him, for Buzz, give or take. So on to this Larry. So
On to World 6 with a frog suit.
all right, so we got a couple of pipe checks. Pipe checks early. Oh,
Ooh,
we have a hammer.
No hammer.
So he's
Now,
gonna
what
have to
does
do it.
BuzzThunder want to do? He's gonna go
Hope
for the
that-
end card.
Hope it gives him a magical present.
In the form of a hammer. He's gonna get a couple of matches.
He's gonna clear the
He's
deck.
he's gonna clear off the board at the very least. We are about to find out if that end card gave him hammers. No hammer suits, but no hammers.
All right,
So the strat here is beat a couple levels and hope that hammer brother over there has a hammer.
well, right now he's got two choices. He can go back to there and see if the board is in that direction, or he can go the other way. So he's gonna get a better picture of the map either way. So Ricky is actually down to his last life. It wouldn't be a bad idea to death here. Reset your lives. It would not be the first time. Carry on. 6-2. Oh, Ricky.
Well, it's gonna have to take the game over.
All things considered, that's one of the least worst ways to take it, so, you know. Alright, so now we're gonna get a better picture. Okay, actually, it looks like Buzz made the right call here, because I think that's the only fort in the world. I've already seen 2 6-10, so if nothing else, there's at least 2 forts, but I think he's got it. While Buzz is in 2 fort, Ricky is done with 5F1. Kill away. With a very drunk Hotfoot again.
The seeds we drew tonight, that you drew tonight, not generous with. This was a gauntlet. Let's put it this way.
Some stretches of this were not particularly easy. No, they really had to work for it on a couple of bits, but they have acquitted themselves nicely. I know Ricky has played a much better here in game 2.
And that does indeed break the lock, and on to the airship.
So if he gets fire, if he got fire here, this would be a really easy fire kill on Lemmy, because Lemmy would practically be in the floor. Started. He is going to not deal with it and just do a fire kill. Buzz, wait this out with Lemmy. Normal.
And finally we got a 3-hitter.
And now we're on to airship for RickyofKokiri, and we all remember this was a 5-hit thick Iggy. Could be really troublesome for Ricky. The only good news is he's gonna have anything thrown at him this time. And he's got a shot at a fire kill if you can get 10 quick fireballs on him. Save him a lot of trouble. Oh no!
No!
Another abyss drop for Ricky. Go with a Tanuki suit this time. So, ooh,
Ew, that's an odd distribution.
that. So... Okay, so that's out. So it's the second pipe that'll lead to them somewhere. So he's play the hand stage. 7. Ugh. Alright, well, he's gonna play it through. For all the bouncing around but pipe to pipe, it's probably not that big time loss.
It should be noted, though, Ricky is actually faring much better this time around.
Yeah. Okay. The one thing you do not want to do on this airship if you have a thick Koopa is put him in the corner. Bottom. That's basically death sentence. 34-45 for Ricky. Very nicely done. Alright, so Buzz has found the right path, and 8 fort is 8 fort. Go figure. Fred.
Go figure, but does it build the bridge?
You know,
That is the
probably,
question.
based on the layout, I'm going to say no, because I think it's designed to, you have to at least have a chance to finish all the levels within reason. So I'm going to say no, but it's good to get this out of the way if nothing else.
It opens everything up at the very least.
Ricky found 6-6. Yikes.
Yee.
This is probably one of the 3 or 4 most notorious levels in Randomizer. The only levels that are really worse than this are 7-5, 7F2, depending on who you talk to, and probably Atlanta. Alright, so Buzz, not as I anticipated, to get what he needed, but did break a lock, so now we can check out tanks, which is 5-2, not the 4th. That's a terrible enemy place there for Ricky, but he might get a couple of despawns out of the does. Right. Through the terrible part, now he's just gonna get out of this, and oh no! No, Ricky! Use your hammer. Got one. Got a hammer. Oh,
He's got a cloud.
Oh, that's okay. Well, okay. If he can get through this unscathed, he's fine. 7-7 is a fairly precise stage, newcomer, so he's gonna be really fast. Got to be really accurate. Move. Right.
So far, so good.
No, that's not a great jump. Bad.
That's yeah.
So unfortunately, he just lost cloud. Nothing. So 6-6. Buzz is the Navy stage. I think game. He is used star here. Power through. Buzz is gonna play 4, get it out of the way. You don't want to backtrack. 3F1, all things considered, is a pretty gentle 4.
That's a generous super tanks level in that case.
Yeah. Ooh, Ricky. I hope he realizes that hammer. Save him a lot of trouble. Oh,
He wants to power through.
Alright. This is not a bad play by Buzz. He took out 2 forts. He's got a decent chance here of it being.
He's got to backtrack real quick and check.
It's not going to be a quick backtrack, but feels it's at least more profitable. Okay, he's got it. Now, because there's only 1 fort left, so that means by default, he's got a path to Bowser.
He's about to find out. Will he find out?
Oh yeah.
There you go, and the bridge is up. We have a hammer suit. We have a star.
You got all the goodies. Rick, run. Alright, he's through. Buzz is on his way to starting the tournament 2-0. The win here in Tourney Flags 2. A little faster than his Tourney Flags 1 by a couple of minutes, if it breaks right.
Get through this clip. And will he opt for top route again? He does.
Might not be as familiar with that there's a choice now, really, top route and bottom route. A while it actually wasn't a choice, really bottom route. Oh boy, he's gonna lose his hammers. And the statue was armed again, to go figure. So, Ricky is through 7-7. Three more jumps, and that will do it for Buzz. 3-1 now. You don't usually see runners drop down to the bottom here, but power-ups he can get is a good thing. So, alright, so BuzzThunder is going to finish 2-0 here in group play.
And we are about to tell you the time and question in a few seconds. Official SRL time. No sub 40 again, but 41:01 the official SRL time.
A solid performance by Buzz. Taking care of business here and getting this tournament started off right big way. Get out the GGs in chat, and while we have a moment, give our runners a follow if you haven't already. This is a good performance by both of our players tonight.
Absolutely.
Should use that hand.
You will use the hammer, and he does. There you go.
Oh boy. I'm gonna save him from getting gulped for it.
Mini guy in the chat, and the closing ceremony is gulp. The ceremonial eating of a Mario by a Bowser fan.
It's a time-honored tradition.
Of course, you gotta do it.
Alright, so... Ricky, I don't know if he's aware how the loss level works or not, but
Doesn't look like it.
luckily this is a fairly straightforward stage. Pipe down and get on it.
There we go. Dodges the thick boy and doesn't kill him, so he doesn't have to worry about him anymore.
Right. Great shot to finish. Morton now. It was a difficult 5-hitter, I recall. Ricky had a lot of trouble with airship in one. He really had a hard time with that sort of the cannon gauntlet there, and the bullet bills kind of running on top of each other. He really couldn't get himself kind of comfortable moving. Who else is in this group, Midi Guy? Jabum and Cobra are in the group. Bracket will reveal all. So Ricky is through here. That's 2 more worlds. Bring it on home. See how he plays World 7, World 6 here. He doesn't have a hammer, I don't believe. He is gonna ultimately make the correct decision. For question beyond here, it's in 6. It's actually in vanilla location. 2-4. Taking time 6-2, just make sure he's got the oh no, oh boy.
No.
Unfortunately he overcorrected and goes down. Fortunately, he doesn't have really any items to help him with this stage again. He's got frog suits, I suppose. But this is not a stage where you really want to test your frog.
No.
Your untested frog ability. If you're human mustard, that's one thing. You do it all the time.
Yeah, human mustard practice.
For us mere mortals, this is not an advisable tactic. Got it done this time, so. Alright, so on to 2-4. Take his time. Ooh. Boo. Boo there. I think he's gonna pop. You get that much back. Nope. 1-up, but I'm sure that's not unwelcome for him either. Considering the tribulations he's had to go through. Nice. Got
nice maneuver, but nice maneuvers there.
Yeah. I think when he kind of plays more within himself and with not trying to run through this as fast, he's actually fine. Just gets a little overzealous, where he's had a little trouble here and there, but, you know, kind of a newcomer to this. You're not as familiar, I think, yet involved here, which is fair enough. Another item for Ricky, that'll be his last end card of the match. Unfortunately, it was just frogs. but, you know, let's have some frog fun. Well,
Oh, we only had some.
luckily, Lemmy is only a 3-hitter, so this shouldn't be too bad. Got that pump fake there by Lemmy. Nice.
There you go.
Nice split jump there. Takes one at 49.39. So down to the home stretch.
AG double hockey sticks at sub 50.
Yeah, had a shot at sub hour. Really depends how well he navigates World 8. Not a terrible set of forts. We had 8 fort, Navy, and 3 F1, so could do worse as far as a fort selection. Ricky avoiding 6-7, so that's fortunate. Get much more Fred than this. Best fort in the game. Best fort location. How practiced Ricky is at his one cycle strats. Didn't get it, so got a shot here at a quick kill on Boom Boom if he wants. All Mario. Go for it. Good for him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, phew. Ricky giving us some heartache, some palpitations there.
Oh yeah.
Takes care of business, and now it's on the rest of the World 8. So this was 5-2. Hope he doesn't go into the drink here. That's bad. Oh boy, he's going into the drink. That part of 5-2 you rarely see. More. I know with speedruns for this level, you're actually better off taking a death here and then trying again.
Usually, yeah. This is... But, you know what?
Hey, got it.
He got it done.
Hey, if it works.
Not very many people could do that, go through that in a speed run, so fair play.
Yeah, Ricky's move on. Maybe a couple forts waiting for him. Navy and 3F1 here.
Okay, so one of the hand levels is 5-4.
It's 5-7. Yeah,
5-7.
know he was actually practicing this level before our race started tonight. He was having trouble with some of the Lockatu primarily.
Hey, speaking of.
Back. And gets him again. And wants you, it's got you. Ooh. Rebo got him this time. Going with the hand, it gets caught by the hand for the third time in a row. Bit of maneuver there by Ricky, get around those opening enemies. Ooh. Clipped there, he's got to move. Okay, he's fine. Almost sunk
Almost,
himself
yeah.
through. Don't think we ever determined which fort was which as far as what was gonna get what created the bridge.
I am not sure.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever established. Only that Buzz beat both of the forts. And,
Buzz beat both the forts, and then one of them built the bridge eventually.
Correct. So it's this or Navy. So that much we do know. Ricky is gonna gamble. And I can't actually ascertain based on that lock what is what, because that lock is always there at the end. So
yeah,
wherever.
Well,
we wouldn't be able to know because we can't see the last 2/3, the right center and the right side of Dark World. So it's 3F1 or Navy, and it is 3F1.
Yeah, there you go. No, good one, Ricky. Ah.
I don't know if it's him with the sense of humor or he's just, I don't know what the anchor is. We'll have to educate him on that. No. Great. Ooh. Also, disco waffle.
No clip.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful here.
But don't get a free try.
Yeah, okay, he's fine. Alright, now the hard part. It's jumping. I hope he knows that there's a free power-up available to one. Okay, he was gonna go for it. Good for him. Gotta be, that last statue is gonna snipe him if he's not careful. Oh, he got it.
He got sniped.
Yeah. Oh boy. You have to reset that elevator.
He does, and he gets it done.
Alright. So got a shot at a sub-hour. He's got to do it, I think, on this try to get it. Pretty good disco waffle pattern as far as their movement. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
He might want to consider bottom route this time.
Now he's going to pick up a power-up, which happens to be a mushy. And he is going through bottom route.
Good. Alright, that's fine. Wait it out.
There you go.
All right, now this could be a little tricky with the movement, but he's fine. So the good
He's
news is
got it.
I don't believe that last statue actually fires any lasers at the bottom route. Okay, well, he's got a star, so he should be okay through most of this. All right. Time, buddy.
Come on, you could do it.
All right. All right, he's through.
On route was the safe route.
All right.
Crouch down, buddy. You can do it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, Ricky. Why he jumped out of the way, but okay, fine. Wag here. Alright, 2 more jumps and that will do it for us. Oh, this is not guaranteed. You gotta be careful. You gotta be a little careful here.
Ooh.
Okay, he's through.
There
Get out
you
the GG. Let's get out some GGs for
Get out some
RickyofKokiri.
Ricky finally gets it done. He'll get a dot done and a door in at official SRL time 1 hour 46 seconds.
So we'll see if we get Ricky for a quick interview to wrap this up for this. I don't know about you, but it's pretty late by me.
Yeah, it is. It is a little late. Let's find out. We've just asked for the information, and Ricky will jump on. So I guess we'll let him find out what that anchor was. There you go. We'll put him in there. We'll unmute his microphone, and there it is.
Hello.
GG, Ricky.
Thank you.
All right, so your first 2 tournament matches of Mario 3 Randomizer. What'd you think?
Went as well as I expected.
Yeah?
Actually, a little bit better. I was not expecting to finish only 19 minutes behind him for that second one, so I'm kind of happy about that. I did an hour, so
Yeah. And yeah, the seeds kind of were throwing both of you some curveballs, particularly late. And yeah, there were some pretty tricky parts, but pretty good resiliency, particularly in game 2, where you had 2 nasty, thick Koopas, but you were able to first try both of them, which was really nice.
yes, actually, that really surprised me because I like in the first seed with Wendy, especially. I was shocked when that strategy worked on the second seed. Like that's the first time took me like I don't know 5-6 tries and backups as well,
Right.
and then the second seed was like, oh okay, I'll give it to you. I was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think your timing got a little better with the second matchup.
Yeah, that's what
Wendy.
it felt like. Yeah,
Yeah, that's just one of those things you got to learn through practice. More than
definitely.
the timing for Wendy can really trick. Although it ends up getting to the point where you actually prefer thick Wendy, regular Wendy, because thick Wendy has an easier timing as far as her jumps. Regular Wendy can be kind of tricky to time.
Right.
We found, but no, overall you played very well your second match, and were able
Thank you.
to bring it on home. Shame you couldn't get a sub hour. You were close.
I was very close. I kept messing up a Bowser. I needed to stay put. I don't know why I kept jumping out of his way when I knew the hitbox was going to keep me safe. So that was
Yeah. It's like you knew it, but you were kind of overcompensating a little bit. But
Yeah.
that's all right. That's all right. But yeah, but still a credible debut. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
So it's all we can ask for, right?
Yes.
So some good opponents await you in Group A. Just come, Jabum and Macobra. So good luck to you on those.
Thank you.
I hope they don't treat you too horribly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it'll go about the same as it did today. What I'm hoping for is that I'm close enough behind on the first seed that I don't feel guilty about making everyone wait for me. That's why I just don't want to keep everyone waiting, especially since I'm losing anyway.
Understood. Yeah, it's like you were. I think you were in the middle of World 6 when Buzz finished up. So like it made sense. And Worlds, the final 2 worlds leading to World 8 weren't too bad, so it was pretty easy. Kind of built. Take something with you. Take something with you for the next match.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Well, thanks for participating, and GG's once again.
Thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed the race.
Oh, absolutely.
We did.
All right. So, just as a reminder to chat, we have several matches coming up. The one coming up next on Wednesday is a quad between a Group B match between the Classic 188 and JLo 7, and then a Group F match between myself, Pro A007, and Sharky 2107. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern, with LOZ Cards Fan 23 and the Crazy Dude providing the comm. So it's going to be a good one. So thus begins the 2020 Mario 3 Randomizer Tournament. Thanks all for watching. Thanks to Matty J for co-comming with me at the last minute. Thanks to Feasel and Trenton. Trenton, yes. And the entire SG staff, including our tournament coordinator, Miss Metroid, for her fine work. We will see you all again very soon. See you all Wednesday for more Mario 3 Randomizer action. Have a good night.
So long from the Mushroom Kingdom, everybody.
Good night.